I've entitled what I want to share today, Repositioned. Faith is a positioning. His plan will never become our possession if we're not positioned correctly. So possession is the result of position. Now we need to reposition in order for us to get to the next 25. If we stay where we are, it's over. It's done. We're pioneers, but to be pioneers must continually reposition. The first 25 years positioned us to go deep. The next 25 will reposition to add to our depth the width of what God desires. Visitation is coming to Christ Church. You must prepare your young people for evangelism as a lifestyle. So young people, you have to emerge for us to have a future. You have got to get uncomfortable. Yea, verily, verily, thus saith the Lord. You shall get uncomfortable. So let me break down 8 or 9 of the specific things that we see God saying. First and foremost, the passing of the baton for the next generation of leadership. We need to prepare the passing lane. The next leader you will know. The reason you will know the next leader is because the next leader will be leading. The next leader will be in that passing lane. The next leader will be out front. The next leader I'll be trying to keep up with. And as a result of that, when we say he's got the baton, we will know exactly who that person is. Secondly, we see the planning of many churches, and listen, the establishing of Christ Church United. Christ Church United will be the umbrella organization, the umbrella covering of the churches, the schools, the ministries, the outreach that make up the overall reach of Christ Church. But we see, if God would allow us, the planting of 100 churches. We see the opening of schools, the opening of institutes, finishing schools for each cultural mountain. Next, we see a marketplace business training, continual training on seeing business from his perspective. Kingdom business is not for the advancement of personal gain. Kingdom business is for the advancement of kingdom vision. Nextly is the nations. We see scores being released to go to the nations. Short-term trips to bless, equip, influence, and serve the nationals. We see the repositioning of a house of prayer. Emphasize a greater focus on the synergy of corporate prayer. We see the college, career, young marrieds with a cause. As a result of putting the kingdom first, we have strong families. Seek first the kingdom, and then marriage will be added to you. Family will be added to you. The next generation will not have half covenant. You will not survive with a half covenant. Learn from our example, and we understand how it works. We've gone before you to prepare the way. Much of our strength to you is going to be strategy in the tent. That is, the generals aren't on the front line. The generals are given the strategies. That's why we need the captains and why we need the commanders to emerge, so that the strategy that God has given will be strategy that is able to be implemented as the next generations emerge. We see the church in the region and the city, the growth and the influence of what's taking place in the region continuing to increase. We see hospice care. The generations pour into us. Now there's opportunity for us to give back. Now let me just close by saying this. Vision is free. Incarnation requires buy-in. To fulfill the second 25, we must give our all.